Good morning. So this is, I'm doing my first plant haul. I'm super excited. So I split some of these videos up into two parts because it's a lot of plants and I didn't want the video to be like 30 minutes. Who wants to watch that? So these are some of the succulents that I got. And I have never seen a succulent like that look like this. And this is a Cactus Prim Assist. Isn't that cool? But I love it. The leaves kind of feel like aloe vera leaves. They're kind of thick and squishy. And I got some hen and chicks. I got these because of my grandma. She had hens and chicks in her yard, and that's kind of why I got that one, because that's my memory. And then I got my first string of pearls. So I've been kind of wanting these for a while, and I see them everywhere, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a string of pearls. Because what I try to do is I'll have my eye on a plant for a while. I'm like, do I really want that plant? Do I really? And I end up getting it. I'm like, okay, I've been wanting this plant for months. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. So, got some succulents. I got a desert rose, yay! So, it is kind of puny looking, and I know this, but I got it on clearance. It's usually $30, I got it for $9. So that's why I got it, and I know that these things grow like crazy. And so, you know, if you're a good gardener, like, you could save a lot of money. You could also spend a lot of money, but you could also save a lot of money. Then I got Arilla, A-R-A-L-I-A stump. I got this because I had a customer that had one, and hers was actually a tree, and it was like, 7 foot tall, and she had it for like 20 years. It was her mother's, and I just love like the texture on them. And I really thought it would be kind of pretty around my pond that I'm gonna have, and so that's why I got that. So the whole thing that I've been waiting for like 3 months, I'm not even kidding. So this one is a goldfish plant. And what's so cool about this is that the leaves, of course that leaf is right in the flowers, look like little goldfish. It's the coolest plant ever. It's got a whole bunch of them. So this is the plant that I was talking about. I've been eyeballing it, and I'm like, you know, do I really want it? I like my hanging baskets, but I like my big hanging baskets that I could do a whole bunch of stuff with it, just because I have to put water emitters in every one of them. And so I will probably put this in a pot and let it kind of be its own centerpiece. It'll kind of have a filler, spiller, and a thriller. So, love it. Goldfish. Everybody knows what this plant is. This is a bird of paradise. Of course, you cannot see it. So I'll put it here. I have my light like right above my head, and I just know I'm gonna hit it. This is my bird of paradise, and I have several bird of paradise, but they're all the white ones. And I've noticed, like, on the red ones, the leaves are thinner. And I finally have a flower spike. I've never, out of, like 5 years, I've never had a flower spike. And so I was doing some research on trying to figure out how to get it to flower. And I think where I screw up is I plant mine in the ground because they're so big, and I plant it in the ground, and what they told me to do is to leave it in the pot, like, and I could bury the pot, but the bird of paradise will bloom, and a lot of plants do this because they feel like they've already grown to their mass, so they'll throw out flower spikes in an effort to like reproduce, basically. And so they feel like they're fixing to die, and so then they flower. So I'm super excited. I've never had a flower spike out of all these years. And so I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. But anyway, this one, it's amazing. Love it. Super awesome. So for my other one, I got a fancy fern. Let's see, where's the name? It's a fern mother, which is kind of cool. Like, and I love the texture. Let me see if I can get you in there. Look at the texture. It's just so amazing. So I have found I'm not allergic to anything. Like, I don't have any allergies. I'm not allergic to anything. But last night when I was in the car, I went to a tropical extravaganza, like here in Tulsa at Southwards, and I had so much fun. Like, they had like cocktails and like little fruit, like, and it was all like tropical paradise type things. They had fruit. Amazing. It was so cool, and tropics are my favorite, so I was in heaven. Of course, it was so hard to like have your like little glass of wine and try to shop for plants at the same time, because I was like, I can't grab this big pot because I can't hold my drink in my pot. So I ended up not really drinking because I was more there for the plants. But anyway, so I ended up putting this in the car. It's one of these. I don't know which one it is, but I put one of these in the car, and I thought like I had like one like little glass of wine, and like my eyes were watering, you know, like whenever you've been drinking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I only drink like that little bit. By the way, I was not driving, just so you know. And I was like, man, am I just drunk and I didn't know it? Like, what the heck is going on? And whenever I was setting up for this video, it's one of them. I had a plant next to me, and my eyes started watering again. It's like if you're around an onion and your eyes start watering, that's kind of how it is. So I don't know which plant it is, but I've never been allergic to any of them. So anyway, like, that's my experience with this. I kind of have an idea which one it is. So anyway, let me show you that one. So the culprit, I think, that is making me like my eyes water up is this one, which is a rabbit's tail, or rabbit's foot. Oh wait, fern kangaroo foot. But if you look, it's got these little hairs, and those are the roots. And I think that is what is making my eyes water so crazy. But it's such a cool little fern. I like odd and exotic things, so I thought it was pretty neat, so I went and got it. Why? Because I'm weird. I like weird things. Alright, so I do have these elephant ear mask. Somebody off of Facebook gave me a whole plant, or a whole pot of mother-in-law's tongue snake plant, and in the spring I would end up having these masks come out of the middle of the pot, and I thought that was crazy. But it's been that way for like 3 years. They'll die out in the summer and then come back in the spring, and I was like, you know what, I love it. So I'm gonna just buy a whole bunch of these. So I love these because they're so hardy. You wouldn't think that they were, but they grow amazing for me. Here's another one. And you can get these for like $10. Okay, I spent $20, but it is so awesome. Now I know these aren't really garden related, but you know how I like my birdhouses. Look at these little cute things, oh my gosh. Aren't they adorable? I'm trying to get more wildlife into my backyard. Like, I want to get as many animals like birds and turtles and frogs, and I'm trying. Like, I just want to have like a whole zoo back there. I'm gonna get chickens. Watch me, I will get chickens. But anyway, aren't those adorable? Love them. Don't know where I'm gonna put them, but isn't that like every gardener? It's like, I'm gonna get it because I love it, but I don't know where it's gonna go yet. Alright, so if you watch my videos, you know how much I love Rosa Sharon because it's so freaking easy to grow, and they're tough. They're like super tough. So I'm not really sure, it's just a stick right now because they're deciduous. But isn't that cool? Anyway, these kind of grow more of an upright, and they kind of stay closer together, which is awesome because I need the height, but I don't have just enough width. Same thing with this plant. This is an Old Glory lilac, and I love lilac just because how amazing the smell is. Hold on, I gotta wait for the clock. Anyway, I love the smell of these lilacs because they're so freaking, they smell so amazing, and it just smells like spring and makes me all giggly inside. It's like a little kid in the candy store. Alright, I'm gonna just show you these because they're too big. So this is one of the palm trees I got, and it is a India palm. I'm not known for my sayings, just so you know. But anyway, I thought that was really pretty, and I love palms. Now this one is you can see it? Focus. This one is a fishtail palm, and I have been wanting one of these for many years. And I finally got one. Anyway, the plant show was amazing. I love the tropics, and I'm so glad that a local company like Southwards had this. Like, I knew that it was coming, and I waited, and I had it on the schedule for 2 months, and I was like, please, and I kept stalking their Facebook. So I'm so grateful that they had this. It was so fun, and it hit all of my buttons that I just absolutely love. Oh, you wanna see something cool? Look at my amaryllis bulb. Isn't that pretty? It's like flowers all the way around. My other one is blooming, but it's in the greenhouse. But anyway, well, thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun. I know that I'm not really consistent with my videos, but it's so hard because it's cold and I'm having so many projects done all at once, and it's just difficult. So please bear with me. I am getting better, and once spring hits, then that's whenever all of the plants are gonna go outside. So I have to go and put these in the greenhouse because I don't have enough room in the house. My poor dining room is full. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Bye.